That's pretty much it, man. If you're following Christ, you don't have nothing to worry about. Because Jesus Christ gives you the Spirit. It gives you the Spirit, right? The Spirit is the one who leads you. I'm going to give you a testimony. I got a lot of testimonies. Let me see which one can I relate this to. Okay, I'll do this. When his righteous was answered him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? Let me give you something. Now, everyone knows I'm an auto technician. You know, in this industry, you get booked by the hours you produce. You know, so what you get, what you produce is what you gain. You know, so it's not by the hourly job. You work 40 hours, 5 days a week, and that's it. No, you go by the flat rate of what the jobs you get. So there was a time when God was so showering me with His grace. And I'm not like announcing what I do with trumpets. I'm authorized to share with you my experience, so you can understand how God does things and how believers are to move. So there was one week actually. It was one of the slowest weeks, and I was blessed with much work, and I was doing good with hours, right? And I had a decent amount of work, but there were a few brothers who was not doing so good. They were low on hours, and in the job you had to produce a certain amount of hours, right? Or you get a write-up. You know, it's not technically your fault, but you get a write-up if you don't meet the quota in a way, you know? So there was a fellow brother, and I was like, dude, here you go. You could have this car. I'm giving away my cars. Sure, I need the hours. I got bills to pay. I got things to do. But right now, I'm walking with Christ. I know Christ got me. If I am blessed with much, it's not meant for me when God is introducing an opportunity for me to share. So my brother is trying his best to make his hours, to make the quota. And I give him, here, bro, take this. Here. And another brother, here, take this car. Here. You know? I give it away. I'm not greedy, I'm not selfish. When I see a brother in need, I put myself last. Hands down, praise the Lord. God taught me this. I remember I had another brother another time. He was so far down. And I'm like, dude, what can I do for you, bro? And he's like, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's too much, bro. I'm like, dude, I got this car. Can this help? He's like, dude, I'm gonna need more than that, bro. Don't worry about it. I was like, no, seriously, man. What? I couldn't stop, man. It was in my nature to want to help, you know? I was like, man, let me, here, you could book this car. I worked on it, but you book this car. That's how far I go, you know? It's like, dude, no, keep that. You got a wife and kids. Don't worry about it, you know? And that's where my heart rests. My heart is in the hands of the Lord, you know? And that's how we're supposed to do. We have to move. We're supposed to be last, not first. You know, we're supposed to help the ones who needs the help. When we see what God gives the opportunity to open the doors to the heavens by representing Him in that movement of Christ, you know, that's what you're supposed to act on. That's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, you know, wants to help. Your spirit and the Holy Spirit wants to do much, wants to move, right? So it's no longer, you realize you have the fruit of the Spirit. After a while, you notice, man, I do have the fruit of the Spirit, you know? Because if you didn't, it'd be like, this is my hours. You don't need it. It's on you, you know, whatever. I got all my blessings. This is my blessings. And then you have enough blessing and you keep trying to get more work and more work and more work. And I'm like racing to get the next car and I'm waiting. And I'm, you know, when you start like pursuing money that way, you can see what kind of fruit you have. You know, is money what you really desire over friendship, relationship with others, family, brothers, sisters. You know, don't be like that manager, man. It's always self-gain, 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 self-gain. You know? And that's pretty much what it is. No different. You know, you take care of the people who needs the help.